What's happening, guys? I'm in the yard painting today in rural Alabama. It's beautiful out here, but it is hot as frack. And I'm setting up the HTC Re and the HTC One M9 to do some time lapse and some B-roll of me painting all these different canvases here. So if you like this kind of behind the scenes stuff, make sure you let me know in the comments below and everything like that, because I really haven't done this kind of stuff before in the past. So I'm trying to feel it out, see if you guys like it or what. But yeah, let's get at it. I got my workbench over here. Got some ammunition, some tools, all that good stuff. I got a bunch of accessories and stuff that I'm going to be working on for the artwork here today. Anyways, let's hit the time lapse and start setting up for the DETCORD art. All right, guys, it's go time. I got all the paintings out here on the ground, all the DETCORD strung out, and it's hot as frack. Still waiting on the snow to move in here. So let's get this done. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, and I'm going to go ahead and try to explain this before the comments and everything, because this is the behind the scenes here, and so we don't have to talk to every single person in the comments about it. But a lot of you guys ask, well, why are you blowing this up? Why isn't there a big fireball in the DETCORD like before? I used 7.5 grain DETCORD instead of the larger grain DETCORDs, which I normally do. Larger grain DETCORD creates such a massive fireball, and I really didn't want that for this. I wanted to be able to do the intricate patterns and everything that leads into the detonation. Some people might think that it's not as cool, but for me, it's not necessarily about always the slow-mo. I really like putting in the work for this stuff. It's almost therapeutic. I know it sounds cheesy, and I feel just lame saying it and everything, but it's true. I kind of zen out whenever I'm doing this stuff. This stuff's really easy to do to certain extents. If you wanted to go paint your own piece or something like that, you want some tips and tricks or something like, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. I'll definitely give you a how-to or something like that. But for me, this stuff is very time-consuming, but it's also very therapeutic. I mean, I pretty much spent the better part of a couple of days cutting out stencils and stuff like that for the paint. It took the better part of a day to grit up the RR Wolf logo and everything. So yeah, I feel like it all turned out really well. I got all the artwork hanging up here. Some of the older stuff that you guys have seen. I don't really sell them, so maybe one day I will. Maybe I'll do some prints or some originals. It just takes so much time for me to make them. I don't think most people would want to spend more than like a couple $100 for an original piece, and the problem is a lot of the artwork and stuff like that, the materials cost a couple $100. The amount of time it takes, minimum 2 to 3 days to do. Whenever I do the high explosive stuff, it generally takes me a couple of weeks, depending on where I'm doing it, if not longer. It's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. Let's take a look over here. The look that I was going for is I took and I put my logo there in the middle so that it looks like the logo is blowing the paint outwards and everything. A lot of people would look at the artwork and say, hey, why didn't you just leave it? Yes, I felt like the pieces, whenever they were finished, they looked good and everything, but using the explosives and blowing it out like on the bomb droid up there and everything like that, and the gas Snapchat logo and everything, I feel like it makes it more mine. It's more unique. Any of you guys can take and make stencils and create your own original artwork and stuff like that, but for me, the explosives, the splatter, and all that stuff kind of makes it mine. And it makes it unique. It's made with legit high explosives. There's actually chunks of bark and little imperfections and tears, and that honestly, that's what makes it unique to me and why I enjoy it so much. This is just one of many yet to come. You guys let me know in the comments below if you'd want to see any of these as a t-shirt or a patch or something like that. Let me know in the comments below. I'm really happy with it. A lot of time, a lot of hard work into this. There's Ranger. You don't even know your name. Here's the HTC one that I was using on the bulk majority of this stuff, and there's so many different features on cell phones out there that a lot of people get caught up into what's the latest and greatest and everything like that. It amazes me that the other manufacturers hadn't jumped on board of the front-facing speakers there, because there's something about consuming media on a tablet or on a phone. You're always having to do the hand cupping and stuff like that, and I like using the HTC in a lot of the stuff that I do, just because YouTube videos, Netflix, all that other stuff, you don't have to do the hand cupping if you don't have headphones or you want to show a buddy a video or something like that. Not to mention the protection. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you try to return your cell phone after you shoot it? Most of the time, places won't take it back, but I have cracked a lot of screens at the range and stuff. So with the HTC protection, I got myself covered. Boom!
Again, thanks to HTC for donating the devices for this shoot. All the POV footage was filmed with a 1M9 and the time-lapse footage was filmed with a RE. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I had fun making it, and if you want to see more behind-the-scenes footage in the future, let me know in the comments below. I'll see y'all next time.